Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6347 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 26 moves to clear out 162 jelly and open up 3 of these licorice shells. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So I've got magic mixers. That's one thing that I see. Not only do I have these two up here where I might be able to hit them quickly, I've got some embedded. I've got candy curls, I've got licorice, but once I get rid of the licorice, it's gone. So I kind of need to bust through as quickly as I can. I think I'm actually going to come over here. I was really hoping that a green would follow, so I knocked a rivet out there, and I stalled it from being able to grow anymore. And I have to keep trying to hit these magic mixers I can get to. Now these were supposed to have sent something out, but I think that it's too cluttered. They couldn't. I can't reach this even though it's about to go, but I can reach this one, not by moving the green as is suggested here, but by going this way. Ooh, marmalade. Well, not awful, not awesome. Let's see what I can do here to clear things out. I don't like any of my options here. I'm going to play along this side because I'm going to want to try to hit this one. It's just about ready to go. Can't quite. Let's bust through here and try to get a color bomb. And now with the color bomb, if I take out all green, I blow this up and I knock a rivet out of that. I'll take it. I can see it's going to be so hard to work down into the depths here to really make progress in the base area. I could do this stripe, but I have the opportunity to hit this again. I probably should have gone the other way on that. Yikes. At least with marmalade, if I make something like a color bomb, it's not going to go to waste. It just needs to be uncovered. And when the magic mixers explode, they explode with force, and so it helps to clear things out. But it's just taking forever to work down here. So I can see right away that I'm going to need some extra special, like, wrapped combos would be nice. Color bomb wrapped would probably be better. Striped wrapped would be okay if I can manage it. Reach down here, but if I can't even get down, if I can't get rid of these, then I can't get rid of the licorice that's beneath. And I am stuck. So I need more combos. Now let's look at this. I only have 4 colors on the board, so I should be able to make combos. But in the beginning, everything is curtailed. We don't have a lot of real estate, a lot of open area for development. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of focusing on the magic mixers, I'm going to focus on the center. If one strategy doesn't work, I'm going to try to develop a new strategy. So I'm going to focus on the center and hope that I can make some matches that hit the side magic mixers, but then also reach down into the depths and get me going through here. And then once I clear out the center, hopefully I'll be able to work out towards the sides. Based on my experience with other levels, I think that's a sound strategy. So what I'm going to do is pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially, but if I have something important to say, like I find a different strategy, or I find a pitfall, or of course I win the level, then I'll bring the microphone back up. See you in just a bit. Okay, so I want to be able to use this before I use this. But if I take anything out, of course if I take out the green, this is gone. If I take out the blue, this goes away, things drop down. On the face of it, I don't see it creating a problem. But what happens if taking out the blue somehow sets in a series of events that hits this, and then this falls down and hits the... I mean, I just think it's too tricky. And then the purple itself, I think, is way too volatile here. So I think I have to go with this move, and I'll still be able to get some value. That still took out a color and concentrated things down. So I have 8 moves, and this corner is so thick with problems. I could make another wrapped here. If I could get it right away to set up with this, even if it's too far over, I would do it. Or if it took a couple of extra moves, but it was over here where I want it most, I would do it. But here we have a situation where it's not placed extremely well, and it would take too much finagling. So I'm going to forego that and just keep working on this corner here. Yeah, let's bring the wrapped candy down. Now I can blow this up, trigger this, and hit this a couple times, or I can make a color bomb. But a color bomb on this board is only really, really helpful if it's got a mate. And because of the candy cane fences, I think that would be hard to do. Plus, again, I only have a few moves left, so I have to be very conservative with those moves. I can make a wrapped. I can pull this orange down and make a stripe with the blue and hit this. I could make a stripe here. I'm going to go for hitting this and blowing things up, setting off that stripe and getting into this corner. Now I've got a wrapped. The first iteration of this, the first explosion, is not going to be all that great, but it's going to drop down and then have better impact. Another thing I could do is break through here. It would take this out. This would drop 1, 2, 3, 4 and make a color bomb. But I already have a color bomb, and I don't see it automatically bringing together like a color bomb green wrapped. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's going to reach to the edge, kind of. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to take out all purple from the board, concentrating the colors, hoping that'll allow me to match this up with something. Doing a wrapped candy here, it would be green wrapped, a blue, and then the color bomb. But then when I get the orange, it would just be taking out 1 green, and then the orange would drop here. That might be enough. I think that's going to be my best shot at this. Making an orange color bomb wrapped combo and then hoping for some good cascading here. And even if this doesn't work to the fullest extent, yeah, it didn't, it shows that I am on the right path with clearing out this central area and working to the edges. It's just really hard to get to those edges. And there are a lot of choices to make, and I'm not sure I made the best ones, but that's the cool thing. When you talk through it, it helps to cement what is and isn't working. So I'm now debating that wrapped combo. Maybe that wasn't sufficient because it was up just a bit too high. It didn't have the opportunity to reach this. If I could have brought it down further, it would have made better sense for me. All right, so I am going to leave this as instructive, and I will be back without the microphone until I get a win, probably. Okay, so this looks really good. I've got a lot of purple concentrated. Maybe not so much along this side, but a lot of good stuff here. This is probably going to fall, which is what I want to have happen. Oh, look, both of them. There we go. All right, so that's how we beat it. Unfortunately, it took me between 25 and 30 tries to get it done. I was getting a little bit nervous, running out of lives since we have limited lives these days. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. I'm going to reiterate, going for the center is what worked best for me. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.